Hey guys, how are you? It is Tuesday, June 1st, so I decided to do a whip and chat, and I am working on this one. That's all I have left. This is one I got from DIY Digital Art, and it's looking really freaking beautiful. Like, I bloody love it. I can't wait to do all those other ones that I have now. Need some more of 7s. So how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is all good. I know that this has been going around and stuff, so I am actually going to bring up an article to read about the children that were taken from the Indians, and it's just horrible on what they did to those children, and try to teach them the like, I don't know, it's just so horrible. That I've watched a couple TV shows that were like that. Anne with an E did something like that, where the little girl was taken from the family and brought to a Catholic church and stuff like that. That was like one of them, and yeah, I felt so bad. So let me bring up like an article or something, and I'll be right. Okay, so this one is the Canadian Indian residential school system, and I just brought it up. I can't see my thing. I wish you guys can like see my whole face too. Like, I don't. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I found this just on Wikipedia. It's to talk about it, and it's a very horrible thing that happened in Canadian history. You gotta remember, Indians were the first ones on our land. And, they were like one of the first settlers in Canada. And, for other people to try to take that away from them, it's just wrong. So, anyway, let's get started. In Canada, the Indian residential school system was a network of boarding schools for indigenous peoples. The network was funded by Canadian Government Department of Indian Affairs and administered by Christian churches. The school system was created to remove them from the own culture and them into dominant European Canadian culture to residential schools only. By the 1930s, about 30% of Indigenous children were believed to be attending residential schools. The number of school-related deaths remains unknown due to an incomplete historical record. Through estimates range from 3,200 up towards 6,000. It's horrible. Horrible. Okay, the system had its origin laws before Confederation, but it was permanently active from the passage of the Indian Act in 1876, recommended to the where was I? In 1884 made attendance a day of schools and industrial schools or residential schools compulsory for First Nations children. Due to remote nature of many communities, schools locations meant for some families, due to the remote nature of many communities, school locations and residential schools were only way to comply. Those were intentionally located substantial distances from indigenous communities to minimize the contact between families and their children. Indian Commissioner Hayter Reed, Hayter Reed, argues for schools at greater distances to reduce family visits, and he thought that it was efforts to civilize ingenuous children. Parental visits were further restricted by use of the pass system designed to confine indigenous peoples to reserves. The last federal operating school was Gordon Indian Residential School in Saskatchewan. Punchki? Punichy, Saskatchewan. And closed in 1996. That's the year I was born. So, I'm just, wow. Yeah. So they literally stopped it the year I was born. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good thing. I'm just, shocked. Okay, that number's done now. Okay, the residential school system harmed indigenous children by removing them from their families, depriving them from their ancestral languages, by exposing many of them to physical and sexual abuse. Students who also subjected forced and enfranchisement, and they were forced to learn French and English, and a lot of like the survivors, obviously they have post PTSD and stuff. Like, I wouldn't blame them for those people, like after what they did. And like, if you watch Anne with an E, I think everyone should, because that's a great show. I love Anne of Green Gables. They've done a lot of different versions of them, but Anne with an E and the one with Megan Follows, those are my both favorite ones. But with Anne with an E, in the third season, like I said, she meets an Indian friend, and then the men go to the village, and then obviously they take them away, and she didn't think that, you know, she was really scared, you know, like, you know, she didn't want to be there. So she even tried to run away and stuff like that. And that's what, you know, most of these children did, but unfortunately some of them did get caught, like she did in the show, and they just brought to her right back. So yeah, okay. Anyway, so okay, on May 27th, 2021, officials revealed multiple unmarked graves containing 215 indigenous children, including same as young as 3, had been found at the grounds of Kamloops Indian Residential School in British Columbia, and that was authorized by the Catholic Church and the federal government between 1890 and 1978. So, wow, that's a lot, you know. That's like really, you know, a lot. Like, it is such an important part of history for Canadians because, like I said, because, you know, they were the first, one of the main first settlers in Canada. So, you know, and that's why I thought, well, you know, might as well do sorry, just fixing some of the drills here. Okay, 17. There is no 17. Oh, 9. I'm like, what the hell? There's no 17. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, there's not really much more, like, other than, like, just, you know, same stuff, but let me... Canada's... Okay, never mind. History of Canada. I guess Indians... I mean, Indians were part of one of the first... Okay, history of... Okay, yeah. So... like... Okay, the history of Canada covers a period from the arrival of the Palo Indians thousands of years ago to present day. Prior to European consolations, the lands encompassing present day Canada were inhabited for millennia by indigenous people with distinct trade networks, spiritual beliefs, and styles of social organizations from of those older civilizations had long faded by the time of the first European arrivals, which was discovered through an archaeological investigations. From the late 15th century, the French and the British expeditions explored, colonized, and fought over various places within North America and what continues present-day Canada. The colony of New France was claimed in 1534, with permanent settlements beginning in 1608. Wow. So, that's a lot. So, there's like a whole article about, like the history of Canada and stuff like that. So maybe I will save that for another video, because it was like really long, and I don't want to make this a long video. But I thought it was something important to discuss about, and like it's just going all around Canada right now, and I think, that's really important thing. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Thank you. Off. I cannot wait to see this one finished. It is coming along really good. Yeah, yesterday, I wanted to tell you guys this too. Still thinking about it. So yesterday I went out for a walk and stuff like that. Like all I'm hearing is like drumming. I'm like, where is that coming from? And I think it was like in one of the neighborhoods that we were walking in and stuff. We didn't find where they were playing in, but there was like cars honking and stuff. And I think that it was a couple like Indian people, and they were playing their music, and they were playing it so beautiful. I wish I would have like been able to see that, because I love anything to do with history and culture, and because they really make beautiful music. Cause like I remember, like I remember one year too, like when I was in Ottawa for Canada Day, they were playing their drums, and it was really neat to see. And then like I remember going, where were we? I don't know, it was like one of our road trips. We were going like up north and stuff, and we stopped along the way, and there's an Indian, like, historical reserve and whatnot, right? And like, you can go there, you can you know, see the totem poles, go on the teepees, listen to how they live, and that was really interesting to see that. I don't remember what year that was. I was like really young at the time. I think I may have been like 6 or 5 when we did that. I think we did that when we maybe went up to Sudbury and all that. Because further up north, yeah, there would be. Because we went to Sudbury to see some family and stuff, like from some distant family. And I think it was my stepdad's cousins, and, you know, and always seen it, and we stopped there. Because, like, I remember I bought myself, like, a little teepee at the gift shop that they had there. I don't know if I still have it, but yeah. But that was a long time ago. What time are we at? 22 minutes, okay. I'll go to 25, and then I will stop the video and try to finish this painting. Hopefully I do. I also have, like, more, well, I'm getting more of, like, not this style of the rhinestones, but I will be getting, like, more cups and stuff. Is he home? Thought I just heard the fridge. Oh, so much for the house to myself. I was home alone. But then my dad came home. My stepdad came home. I like it when I have the house to myself, you know, like, that's why I'm able to do videos and you know what? I actually think I'm going to change my mind. I think I'm going to finish the M's on camera. On video, I mean. And then I'll... Because literally I have not much more to go on here. So yeah, I'll just finish this section on camera, and then I'll log off. Log off, I meant sign off. Same idea. This would help with my pen. I'm so close. Yay. I loved working every minute on this one. I did a lot on it. Like yesterday when I was working on it, I literally finished a lot. That whole side of it yesterday. Then yesterday I decided to watch Sister Wives, and holy Hannah. Wow, I haven't always watched it. I started watching it a couple years ago, but it's really good. I watched that last night. Finally got a little bit caught up on it. Watched like 2 episodes of it. Okay, I'm done. So, it was actually 28 minutes, but it was worth it because, like I said, I had a lot much to do on, like, I had to fill in all the M's on the top, so that's what I did. It's looking really good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish this, for sure. And then I'll do a video of it when it's all done. Bye, guys, and thank you so much for watching.